The time is 6:30 in the evening time on Thursday evening, July 18th, 2019. Starting out for the Peter Channel Evening News on this Thursday evening, July 18th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins at 6:31 on this Thursday evening, and we have a temperature of 70 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Evening News at 6:31 on this Thursday is Trump falsely claims he tried to quell them as the chance of sender back prompts outcry. U.S. Navy ship destroyed an Iranian drone, Trump said. Hope Hicks testimony gets second look after Cohen's document dump. Iran says its Revolutionary Guard sees foreign oil tanker in the Strait of Hormuz. Business group slam Hosper passing $15 minimum wage bill. Protests in Puerto Rico. Epstein denied bail after will be detained under sex trafficking trail. U.S. heat wave just warming up for a long and scorching weekend. Fort Lauderdale could be without water until Friday, due a water main break, official said. Naperville gas station fires clerk accused of telling Hispanic customers to go back to their country. County fire, arson attack at Kyoto Animation Studio Japan kills 33. Iran's Revolutionary Guards impound foreign ship in the Gulf, according to state TV. Brexit scheme to block no deal and could involve Queen. Trump administration scores key ally for global coalition against Iran. Amphitheater report plan for waterfront in East Providence. Protective police make arrest in 30-year-old cold case. Microsoft post record Q4 results. Stocks hit reverse on July gains. Stocks up 3.12 at 27 to 22.97, and S&P 500 up 10.69 at 29.95.11, and that's Nasdaq up 22.04 at 8207.24. Netflix series. Netflix is losing a lot of shows, subscribers, and confidence. Bernard Arnold just surpassed Bill Gates as sports second richest person. Unique Apollo 11 memory of the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. The dish still beaming signals from Australia 50 years after moonwalk. Scientists print magnetic liquid droplet. What is a healthy blood pressure? Ebola outbreak declared a public health emergency of international concern. Medical mistakes harm more than 1 in 10 patients. Many are preventable. Either Joe News time is 6:33. Look at that news from the wires. President Trump said the U.S. Navy destroyed an Iranian drone that came within 1,000 yards of the U.S. Navy ship in the Strait of Hormuz on Thursday. South Korea, more Chinese nationals overstayed visas in 2018. Prime Minister presents Trump with U.S. flag from D-Day invasion. Poll 65% of Democratic voters have positive views of 2020 candidates. Northeast Midwest expect hottest weather in years. Washington, D.C. police arrest 70 Catholics protest Trump immigration policy. Fort Lauderdale could be without water service for 24 hours. A federal appeals court on Thursday refused to overturn the conviction of former Farmers School CEO Matthew Squirrel, who served 7 years in prison for fraud. Former Pentagon spokeswoman misused staff to run her personal errands, a watchdog report found. Look at that news from the Edinburgh Sun Chronicle. Edinburgh police say pot operation could have netted $500,000 as flights to and from the Azores backed up Edinburgh area. Residents among those bearing the brunt. The commercial scale offshore wind project planned for the water is 15 miles south of Mars, Virginia, is at risk if our officials can't get a key determination from the federal government by the end of August. DA boyfriend shook her slam Brooklyn toddler to death while babysitting. Lightning strike causes fire to destroy an elderly housing complex. Quincy armed with signs reading, "Save our neighbor about wearing a hospital residents crowded City Hall chambers this week to Santa Clara master developers. Marshfield, 14-year-old lamps, 586-pound bluefin tuna, and tribe. Peter Joel News Talk is 6:35. Time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox behind Chris Sale's pitching performance, giving up only 2 hits, defeat the Blue Jays of Toronto at Fenway Park 5-0. Tiger gives grim view of physical wars at 78. David Oval cards broken in par 5, 7-0 at Royal Puerto Rush. Jim Harburg's right by ranks everybody with his divine skill, and Tour de France fifth race goes missing. Peter Channel News Storm is 6:36. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep on the MBTA Providence train 827-9, 6.5 on as part of substation up at 5-10 minutes past due to later on the inbound train. Soda train 921, 6:28 p.m. Outbound Park substation 5-10 minutes past but due to late on the outbound train and ferries, they are doing good. All right. Look at the highways and byways in New England in 95 on the southbound side. Little slope between Tuscan and Providence. 95 northbound side slope between Route 295 work area downtown Providence. 185 westbound side slope between East Providence down to 44 in East Providence. Now both ends between Route 4 and East Greenwich area down to 295 at work. 146 both ends west Road and North Speedway down. Jamestown, Newport, Mount Up, Second Round, Bridges out looking good. 190 eastbound side Little Swan, Route 80 in Westport, and westbound Little Swan, 80 Westport. 28 bound side Little Swan, Gordon Rotary, and Route 16 eastbound side Little Smith 134 and 124, and then that's Bristol stretch. And Route 3 on the southbound side, slow between Brinkley and 80 and Weymouth down. Weymouth and then Hipper Scannon between 139 and Rushville down to Plymouth. 24 southbound north to 128 Canton and Hipper Scannon between 495 Raynham down to 44. 495 on the southbound side, also 24 in Raynham, and 495 on the southbound side, so up to 123 in Norton. 95 stop and go between 128 Canton and 495 in Mansfield. 128 southbound side between 135 and Needham all the way down to 24 in Canton. 128 at the northbound side between the Braintree split down to 24 in Canton. Service Expressway, both ends about between the Braintree split down to the Mass Pike. 93 both ends down to Boston, back up and over to Somerville. 93 northbound side between Boston and Stoneham. Mass Pike, both ends about between Newton Corner down to the Allsparrow Tolls and eastbound side, backed up from the Pruitt all the way down to the Logan Airport on East Boston and westbound slow on the Logan Airport on South Boston and westbound side, backed up all the way down to Natick. 128 at the northbound side, so between Route 2A Lexington all the way down to Route 1 and Linfield. 128 at the southbound side, 2A Lexington all the way down to Waltham, and 3 at the northbound side between Bedford all the way down to Buick. 495 at the northbound side, report Chelmsford all the way down to Route 3A in Lowell. 495 at the northbound side, also between Route 114 and Route 125 and long stretch. 29 eastbound side, also 495 at Barber, and Mass Pike eastbound, also at Auburn, around 29 and 395. Western Massachusetts highways are looking good, and 84 eastbound side, also between Denver and Newtown, Connecticut, and Hipper's Waterbury stretch. Westbound 84 Global for 8 and Waterbury, and 84 eastbound side, also running a Hartford stretch. 91 southbound side, so between Route 9 and Cromwell down to 691 to Meriden, and then 95 northbound side to the Brentford, Connecticut, and there Merritt Parkway eastbound side so between Greenwich and then Bridgeport. 95 northbound side so between Greenwich and Bridgeport at 95 at the northbound side to the Brentford stretch, and 87, 89, 91 on the southbound side, the Lewis one, U.S. Canadian FC of Vermont, and now it's 1555 at the northbound side, the Lewis one, South Quebec line, U.S. Canadian border. Peter Channel News Storm is 6:39. Time now for weather report and light rain coming up just southeast Massachusetts and light rain. Coming over much of Martha's Vineyard and south of Cape Cod, and a light rain charge on 84 from Waterbury down to Meriden, Connecticut, and raining north of Hartford down to Torrington, Connecticut. Excessive heat warning in effect from noon Friday to 8 p.m. Sunday. The National Weather Service in Boston issued a excessive heat warning which in effect from noon Friday to 8 p.m. Sunday. They said heat watch no longer in effect. And then heat index values on Friday. Expect values at 95, 100 degrees Saturday. Again, Sunday values up expected to rain from 107 to 112 degrees. And time at noon Friday, Sunday evening, and have it a very worst of the heat will occur on Saturday and Sunday. Actual temperatures being in the upper 80s to low 90s. And Friday increasing in the 96, 1 to 2 degree range. Both Saturday and Sunday, they're not cool off much overnight, with lows in most areas only dropping to the mid 70s. And level heat and humidity is very dangerous for an extended exposure. Rhode Island, North Carolina, most of Massachusetts areas does not include Cape Cod and Allenton. Take it as precaution. Be work to spend time outside when possible. Reschedule strength activities early morning and evening and know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose fitting clothing when possible and drink plenty of water. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances. This is especially true during warmer, hot weather when current temperatures can reach lethal temperatures in a matter of minutes. Forecast goes like this. Night, chance of shot, main for 9 p.m. Perch fog up to 2 a.m. It's clouds cover 63 degrees. Then the northeast spot 6 miles are coming covered in evening. Chance for 30%. New amounts less 7 inches possible. Friday, perch fog for 8 a.m. Clouds cover mid morning crest cooling with having 80 degrees. Calm coming southwest wind 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon for Friday night. Partly clouds at 75 degrees. Southwest by 5 to 8 miles an hour for Saturday. Most sunny hot number 99. Low 77 degrees. Heat and high at 111 and winds southwest by 3 to 5 miles an hour for Sunday. Yes. Slight chance of shots this afternoon. Most sunny hot number 99. Low 71 degrees. Winds west by 3 to 6 miles an hour. Winds kick us out 21 miles an hour. Chance is 30%. For Monday at chance shots, puts on the most gusts, but 83 about 65 degrees. And common chance is 45%. Tuesday, chance shots between 2 and 3 p.m. Puts on the most gusts, but 81 about 62 degrees. Off wind chance is 30%. And for Wednesday, most of the mostly gusts has about 82 about 63 degrees. And common to the south wind around 5 miles coming covered in the evening. And Thursday, most sun's about 85 degrees. And common coming to the southwest wind 5 miles in the afternoon. Right now, north in it. Overcast and 70 degrees, and that's going to be it for Peter Channel. Evening news on this Thursday evening, July 18th, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good evening. By the day to the north here at 11 o'clock for Land Report. Hope you have a good evening.